Braden, you were talking, just before we took a break, you were talking about all the resources that we have here in the Twin Lakes area so that many folks can stay in their homes.
Mhm.
And can you go over some of those? What are the services, or what resources are available
Oh,
for folks?
there are, I mean, just several of them. Obviously, we have like non-medical care, which is what we were talking about earlier in terms of like personal care and housekeeping, just kind of things that don't involve skilled nursing. But on the other side of that, we also have several home health agencies here that are capable of doing skilled nursing care, which
Right.
is becoming a very nice alternative to recuperating in the hospital, just because we find that that we can recuperate at home very well in such cases. And then we also have if it just kind of comes down to that that mom needs some extra care and beyond non-medical care, there are also assisted living facilities here in the Twin Lakes area that
We've got
they're-
some excellent.
Oh,
excellent,
absolutely.
real
There are
good ones.
several of them that I would just, that I would trust my parents to in such a case. But the degree of independence is still very high. They come and go, just as if they were at home in a lot of cases. But they also have like supervisors on staff just in case they need help.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
which is especially important if they have like trouble walking or trouble moving. So they will have people on staff to really help with that.
Right.
And then there's also kind of one step above that. There's the skilled nursing facilities, which is kind of known as a nursing home, in a lot of circumstances. And these are really for people who really need 24-hour care and very intense supervision. But again, there are several of them here in the Twin Lakes area that I would definitely trust my mother and father with.
Sure, because they've got such caring, compassionate staff, and they do
Absolutely.
a great job, and they stimulate more than, it's not just the medical care, it's the whole person, the whole mind, body, spirit.
Absolutely.
And they make sure that folks it's the same with their assisted living, that people are having fun with activities, and and I love some of the commercials I've seen over the years with assisted living that I keep calling my mom and she's not there. It's because you've got a great activity director that's getting them out, so and keeping them busy. So, well, I'm fascinated with all of the tax deductions too. I had no idea on this. One question I wanted to ask you, though, too, Martha, today was you're going to be talking about reviewing and knowing your beneficiaries.
That's right.
Yeah. Can you expand upon that just a little bit more on what you mean by that?
Well, it's very important because you want to know who your money is left to. You want to know what it says on the document, not what you remember it saying.
Oh,
Okay, that's
Yeah.
very important.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then you have to check with your financial institutions, your stockbrokers, and turn over the document, see who the money's left to. Make for sure that you have contingency beneficiaries that are still important to you. Having said that, you have to review often is your wills, your trust, your power of attorneys, and making for sure that your administrator is going to follow your guidelines,
sure.
and making for sure that your trust documents that in case you sold a home and purchased a new one, that new home is in with your trust.
Right.
You want everything tied up.
In a nice bow
and it's-
and real current, because it may have changed over the years.
That's right.
Things do change within a matter,
Sure.
even within families.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. Yep. Son of a gun isn't getting that house now. It does. It changes. Will
Yes.
you be ever, when you're down at the Schliemann Center, let's say there are folks that attend who have not gotten their will done, haven't dotted all their I's or crossed their T's. Will you be able to guide them and help them in what they need to do and what documentation they would need to have to complete some of these tasks?
You know what? When things are overwhelming to people, and sincerely, taxes are one of those
Yeah.
situations. Let's take it one step at a time. We know what the overall plan that we need to get to and work to, but one step at a time, and your professionals will work with you on that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Not overwhelming, go out and go to every
Do it all
bank
at once.
today.
Yeah, yeah.
No. Nope.
I'm
Nice and
tired just
easy.
thinking about that.
I
yeah.
Oh, man.
But, now Braden, I was going to ask you another question
Yeah.
here. Oh, one of the things was the pin you're wearing.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, this says, ask me about Be a Santa to a Senior.
Oh.
I want to.
Okay, all right.
Sorry. I want to do that.
Okay, talk to us about
Yeah,
that
well,
wonderful
several
program.
people have been involved with, in the Twin Lakes area, have really been extensively involved with Be a Santa to a Senior. But for those who don't know about it, it is a program that Home Instead Senior Care coordinates every single year, and it is a way for us to provide Christmas to some needy seniors in our area. And we were talking about this earlier, kind of how we cannot neglect like the social aspect of our lives, and we can't just focus on just the physical. And we find that several seniors in our area tend to be neglected during Christmas time. So we partner with a lot of community organizations like skilled nursing facilities and retirement centers and senior activity centers to find these seniors who need gifts this Christmas. And then we put them on ornaments, and then we set them up in trees and local vendors. And then people, while they're shopping for Christmas, they can just pick off these ornaments and just buy a gift for a senior.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's just
That's
a really just phenomenal program, and to be honest, I really didn't know how big of a deal it was until I was actually just kind of smack dab right in the middle of it. But I mean, I'm just so glad that I've been just blessed with an opportunity to be involved with this program, just because it's going to bring so much joy to so many people.
How many years have they done that?
Oh, I think since I know at least since 2009 we've been doing this.
I bet our good friend Jerry Strobel is
No.
real instrumental in that.
He is spearheading the whole operation.
he's
I
a-
mean,
he's a-
yeah, even just kind of, even if he just does like I think we were on the way to Batesville one morning, and just on the way to Batesville, just like with his cell phone and a notepad, he had just done probably more than I could probably do in a week. And I was just so
Yeah.
impressed with him. But he has really just taken really good charge of this program, and he has just really just turned into something very special.
I know that he speaks at various civic organizations,
Mm-hmm.
and does he have you out there doing that yet?
Not quite yet,
Not
but
quite
it's
yet,
coming.
But it's coming. But it's a wonderful thing, because I don't think there's anything sadder to hear that all the local radio stations, when they are reading the obituaries, that someone has no living relatives.
No family.
And no family. They've outlived them all, and what a great thing to do, to be a Santa to a senior.
Absolutely.
Yeah. To say, we're awful glad you're still here.
And you'll be giving us more information on that
Absolutely.
Yeah.
the 20th as well.
Absolutely.
All
I'll be
right.
glad to.
Great.
All right, that will be a real benefit to the area, and it just makes you feel so darn good.
Absolutely.
So, I've noticed this year, I'm just taking my own little survey this year, and I've got a group of 3, so I'll take the survey. I think that there's been, with so much going on in the world that has been so negative, and I've heard from many people, oh my goodness, I can't wait till 2014 is over, it's been a terrible year. I've seen more Christmas decorations up already, right around Halloween. And I'm thinking people are ready to move forward into a really special time of year when they feel better about everything. So just taking a survey to say, what do you think? You think that might be what's happening?
I agree
Maybe,
wholeheartedly.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
people are just looking for some cheer and for some time to spend with their families, and just let them know how much they love them, and
Yep.
so I
And
agree
it-
with you. Yeah.
And this is such a great time of year to give back. And I know, Martha, with all of the information you're going to share on the 20th, that will certainly help folks to make the decisions they need to make. And like you said, Jaren, all kidding aside on this, that with the grandparents, it's nice to know for everyone to have something more in place, at least thoughts to think about, options to think about. So, well, it's just been wonderful to have you all here on the show
Yeah,
today. I
thank
want to
you.
thank you all
Thank
for
you.
coming. Thank Miss Jaren for bringing you.
Thank you.
And let's go over one more time when
Yes.
folks can meet
Yep.
both Martha and Brendan.
Absolutely, on Thursday, November the 20th, and that'll be at the Schliemann Center for Women's Health Education, right across the street from the main entrance of the hospital. And it'll be from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry, this is in the afternoon. We're getting the times mixed up for your program. It's from 1 to 2:30.
Oh.
We're gonna have people looking for
So
you.
all of you that watched before the commercial break, come on back in.
Yes.
If you're really early, just stay there.
Just
Yeah,
stay there.
yeah.
It'll be fine.
Knowing Jaren,
Good
she's
things
going to
will
give you
happen.
coffee and hot chocolate. Come on, it's going to be
So
fine.
yes, we'll be meeting 1 to
2:30
2:30 p.m. afternoon.
Okay.
November the 20th. Still at the Schliemann Center.
Yeah.
And reservations, give us a call at 508-2345. We'd love to have you guys join us.
And they need to come down and learn more about what to do as far as their tax preparations go,
Yes.
and what's available to our seniors, and certainly Santa to a senior.
Absolutely.
Yes,
All right.
I'm excited about that.
All right, we all come back and see us again soon?
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us today for BRMC's Healthy Connections.